So this is our Premier Model Vidalux 3-person sauna. It looks tall and thin in this video, but it's actually wider than it appears to be through this lens. But it's really roomy inside. There's only 2 of us, but it does fit 3 people. And we're really happy with the quality and the finish. The wood is beautifully smooth, and it's got a sort of slightly varnished finish. It's just beautiful, and it doesn't smell when you turn it on. Really happy with that. So it does just plug in. The 3-person one, the 4-person one apparently has to be hardwired, and we were a bit confused about this because the instructions were a little bit vague. So we're going to turn it on here. Okay. And then once it's turned on, we can power it up here, and immediately these 3 panels heat up. 4 panels, another one down here, 5 panels, and then another one at the bottom, 6. Oops, sorry, turned you around. You have to put towels down because you're absolutely sitting in puddles of sweat. It's so efficient. It comes on almost instantly, and you really do start to put out some heat almost instantaneously. Well, it is instantaneous, really. So when you get in, you press this button here at the bottom of the ionizer. It turns green, and then the whole time you're here, that's filtering the air. And then when you get out, you press the button at the top, this one, and it shows red. Then you know you've turned it off. These buttons on the back are a fairly new addition apparently, and they're really clever because I love to absolutely bake. My husband's not so keen, and being quite as hot as me, and you can just turn them down using this knob here. You can turn it up or you can turn it down. The one on the right turns down these 2 panels, and the one on the left turns down this one and the one underneath. So if I turn that back on again, I wonder if I can get in the picture. There you go, you see that one get hot again. Oh, underneath, there you go. So the 2 on the panels of the glass, they stay hot all the time, but if you were too hot, you wanted them to, you could just unplug them at the bottom there. There's lights and speakers. We haven't yet figured out the Bluetooth, but that's just me being dense, not that it's hard, I don't suppose. You've got various controls here. This one puts a light on in the ceiling. We prefer the ambient lights, which you get on a little remote thing here, and you just turn them on. Oh, hang on, press the right button, Pauline. That one. Yeah. You've got all different colours. Personally, this is doing the colour changing bit right now. I couldn't stand that, drive me nuts, but I like the pink. So quite often have it on the pink. I say quite often, we've only just put it up really. We put it upstairs in our bedroom so that we can step out into the shower opposite, which, oh, you don't want to see me, there you go. But obviously we keep that door shut when we're using the shower or when we're in here. But it gives a kind of infinity effect with the mirrors. If you think that's also a Vidalux shower actually. So the backrest we had to pay extra for, but I think they're worth having. They make it very comfortable, and I can't recommend this enough. It is absolutely brilliant. I haven't shut the door, and it's already up to 85. If you shut the door, it literally is well past 100 and something within 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes at most. We've been checking on our electricity meter. It uses about 3 kilowatts an hour. So for us, that's only costing us 44 pence because we only come in for 40 minutes. So really happy with that. Obviously it depends what your tariff is, but I think 3 kilowatts per hour, bearing in mind the heat is pumping out, is absolutely fantastic. So one thing I need to tell you is that when it arrived, one of these back panels jar working. Wasn't working, and that was because this thing had somehow got damaged apparently in transit. Now, it didn't look damaged, and we couldn't tell why it wasn't coming on, but the customer support was absolutely brilliant, and within 24 hours we had a replacement one come through the post. It's just a question of taking this, there's just 4 screws that hold these bars on, take that off, do 2 screws here, 2 screws there, and take the front off. And then putting the tube in itself is a bit of a fiddle because you have to sort of fix wire to wire, but they sent a video that showed us how to do it. So congratulations to the team. They're absolutely fantastic customer support, and we're so happy with this. I can't tell you. It's absolutely amazing. So all I need to do now is figure out the Bluetooth. If you're thinking of buying one, I would definitely recommend it. It's absolutely incredible. It comes on a whacking great pallet, which is double length and 2-sided. So you've got a sort of L-shaped pallet, and it's leant up against the back. So you get the front and back panels that come together, and that's the heaviest pack. Everything's in 2s, the roof and the base, the 2 walls, and the front and back. And so the front and back together is like a garden shed. I mean, a posh garden shed. It's absolutely huge. And we got it upstairs perfectly easily, surprising it because we'd measured to make sure we could to begin with. But we had to split the packs and carry the pieces up one at a time. And we do work out, so maybe you might need some muscle to help. I don't know how sturdy you are if you want to lug it about, but we definitely is do it yourself. We did it ourselves. Really, really happy with it. Thank you.